and thank you for joining me for this talk on red light therapy and how it accelerates your weight loss. I'm Dr. Mirswa, and I have been helping hundreds of patients in Chautauqua County to lose a lot of weight very, very quickly. What's better than that? We actually are working to reset your health naturally. Let's get started. Why do people struggle to lose weight? There are several reasons. And the thing that makes this challenging is that no single reason is what the problem is for every single person, but we can categorize them pretty easily. First of all, most of us have heard about a sluggish metabolism. What does that mean? Well, it's kind of like trying to start a fire on wet wood. It doesn't work very well. Hormonal imbalances. This is pretty common, especially in women, but men also suffer from hormonal imbalances. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest reasons that we see the obesity epidemic as it has grown over the past 30 years and why it continues to grow. Mitochondrial dysfunction. We actually just kind of hit on this with the chronic inflammation. And then there's the emotional stress and toxic overload. What is red light therapy? Well, red light is something that has been found very, very beneficial for the body. In fact, it's very, very heavily researched as a therapeutic modality for hundreds and thousands of medical conditions. It's very, very heavily researched. And what we're talking about here uses low-level red and near-infrared. The light penetrates the skin and the cells to stimulate energy production in the mitochondria. That's what we see labeled there as ATP. And it also helps to reduce inflammation and it promotes healing. Here are some examples of some patients that have benefited from using red light therapy. As you can see, there's some pretty dramatic changes in their skin and in their body composition. One of the reasons that this happens is because when we're able to give your metabolism a boost on the cellular level, it actually makes us burn more calories at rest. So it's very similar to how somebody who lifts heavy weights to build muscle actually becomes more effective at burning calories while they're sitting still. So for many people, they're unable to exercise or use weights because of pain or weakness or any other reason. Time could be another factor for some people. And so that's one of the reasons that this is really helpful for people. It also helps to improve insulin sensitivity. And again, that's working on a cellular level, improving the biochemistry. It enhances fat cell permeability. So when the lights are frequently stimulated, when the cells are frequently stimulated by red light, there's actually tiny little pores that open up in the surface of the fat cell. And when that fat inside is liquefied, the fat is able to actually permeate through those pores in the fat cell. And that's how we actually empty them out. Using vibration therapy is incredibly popular and important following red light therapy. And the reason is the second anything happens to the body goes right to work healing it. So if you liquefy the fat and you just leave it alone, the body's just going to gel it back up right where it is. So when we put you on a vibration plate, that allows the body to take that liquefied fat from the cells and put it into the immune system where it can then be eliminated by the body. Now, if you were to leave the office after your red light treatment and go to an exercise class or go for a walk around the block, you wouldn't necessarily need to use the vibration plate here. However, for ease and convenience for everyone, we do have a vibration plate that we use immediately following treatment. It also helps to enhance your lymphatic drainage and stimulate circulation, while it improves muscle tone. It helps to detoxify you and it reduces fluid retention. One of the things that we've been using for over 4 years now, is called Chirothin. And this is a doctor supervised weight loss protocol where we take off 20 to 35 pounds in 6 weeks. Now, you can use the red light by itself. You can use Chirothin by itself. But the patients of mine that have received the best or achieved the best results are the ones that have opted to do both. And here's why. I'd like you to visualize 2 glasses of liquid. One of them holds a glass of milk, and the other one holds a glass of clear water. Now, if I shine a light through both of those glasses, they will both let some of the liquid or the light through. But the milk is going to trap some of the light, so you're not going to see all of it, while that clear glass of water is going to allow all of the light to pass through. When we do if you do red light therapy, but maybe you had some macaroni and cheese yesterday, or maybe there's some other dietary things that are just a little bit challenging to give up. That's kind of like shining the light through milk. You'll get some of the benefit, but not all of the benefit. Whereas when we use Chirothin and we clean up the body, we actually detoxify, it makes the body's response to the red light therapy much more powerful because more of the light is able to get in and elicit the desired effect. We have some real results here of some of my wonderful patients. They were all beautiful when they came in here, but they were beautiful and confident when they were done. And I have worked, as I've said, with over 300 patients in the last 4 years. I don't have an exact number, but every single one of these patients left feeling better than they've ever felt, having more energy, having more confidence. One of the biggest frustrations is, oh, geez, I have to buy more clothes. And if you would like to receive benefits like this or learn more about either of these protocols, please keep in touch. Feel free to call or text my number. You can check our website, and you can also follow us on social media. It's Forestville Chiropractic or Foursquare Wellness. You can find most of our activity on Facebook or Instagram. Thanks so much for taking this time, and I look forward to working with you soon.